What's up, y'all? It's Ninaco and welcome back to my vlog.
Wake up, sit down, keep right out. I'm good outside, indoors,
As you guys can see, I have a little bit different of a setup today. Today I'm shooting off of my standard lens, which is the 24 to 105 millimeter lens. It's basically a lens that you can zoom in and zoom out, which is really nice. I typically have portrait lens or zoom lens that are a specific type of depth, so you can't change to zoom in or zoom out. You have to physically move yourself. But it's really nice because it creates this really blurred background and effect to create those really nice bokeh or bouquets for the background, so it looks a little bit more professional, a little bit more cinematic, and that's kind of what I usually film. Typically I film with my fisheye lens, which we'll get back to, but I just wanted to test this out because I need to test out how the 4K looks as well as how the footage looks. What's the difference between shooting here and exporting in 4K compared to what I typically shoot with, which is my fisheye lens, which is right here. And this is the baby that I use most of the time just because it's a little bit more wide. It allows me to capture a little bit more and I don't have to worry about, is my face in it? Am I just filming my teeth majority of the time? And so yeah, so this is C-Log. Typically I like to shoot in C-Log if I know I'm going to do a lot of color grading and I want it to look very cinematic, which is really nice because it's able to capture all those grays within the shot, so that when I edit post-production I can actually push and pull within the shadows and the colors to bring out the best of the best within the footage. And so that's the really cool thing about shooting in C-Log. If I don't shoot in C-Log, it'll typically look like this. Just like this. So this is standard on its own without any color grading, without any C-Log filter happening on it, and honestly this is not too bad either. The colors are a little bit more saturated, as you guys can see, and I mean technically you can color grade this footage too. If I tried to match the color grading that I did with the previous footage, it probably looks something like this. And so yeah, so I'm testing this out. A big shout out to Sai from the Hmong Magic music video that I helped Treasure shoot a few weeks ago. He went to school for videography and filming and everything. I learned a lot from just working with him for one weekend. He gave me a lot of pointers, gave me a lot of information about my camera that I was like, oh, like, I didn't even know. So it was really cool. Big shout out to you, Sai, at Griffinvale Productions. If you guys haven't, check out his Instagram. He's super dope, super cool guy, and he's located in Fresno. So if you guys are looking for work, let him know. So now I'm going to change back to the fisheye lens because y'all know I love that style, and just to keep it consistent. What is up, you guys? What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my vlog. It's Ninaco. If you guys are new here, I am a Hmong American rapper located here in Los Angeles, and I drop vlogs every week just to kind of show you guys what it's like being an underground artist here in the city of Los Angeles. I'm always learning new things every week, every day. I've been living here for about 4 to 5 years now, and I finally feel like I'm at a good point in time in my life where I understand. I was feeling a hair in my hand and that was bothering me. I finally feel like I'm at a point in time in my life where I can slowly start to capture everything and really just document my day-to-day journey and my weekly journey, because I've been shooting with a camera for a long time now. I've been doing photography since I was like in middle school, and so I have always had a super deep love for capturing, as well as like anything from photography to videography. And so with me being 29 years old, living in Los Angeles, making music and chasing my dreams, it just felt like the perfect time to really capture all of this and just document it so I could come back and watch this in a few years from now. Literally in 1 week from now, Treasure is going to be dropping her Hmong Magic music video. Actually, let me make sure I open this up so I know what I'm talking about. Okay, perfect. A few weeks ago, I shot a music video with my friend Treasure, and she had this really dope concept for it. It's something she's been talking about for a while, and we actually had been planning in the back end for about a year now. And we finally made time this year. We knew we wanted to focus and hone in on this project, and she went hard. This song is so powerful. It's so cool. It's probably one of the first I've ever seen of it in the industry, in our community, and so I'm really excited, and I'm so grateful to have been able to be a part of the project. So a few weeks ago, I helped Treasure shoot this music video. I did all the BTS and all the promo and marketing materials. Sai shot the actual music video. Initially, I was gonna shoot the music video, but we're super grateful because Sai actually has a Blackmagic camera, which no hate to my Canon EOS R because I love my baby, you know. But the Blackmagic camera is gonna make a lot cooler of a shot the Blackmagic camera is just a lot better video wise, especially when it comes to filming. And so I was really excited that he brought it and he just took it and owned it and was like, you know what, I'll edit it too. So that meant a lot to me and to Treasure. And so I'm really excited to see how he's gonna piece everything together. With that happening, it allows more time to open up on my end so that I don't have to worry about editing the music video as well, and the teasers and everything that I need to for that. So I've been able to edit on the back end all the promos, the marketing stuff, the photos, and the BTS videos and everything that I need to do. So if you guys haven't, make sure you guys follow Treasure on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. She's amazing. She has this project coming out and I can't wait. Next week we're gonna dive in deep and I'm gonna spill all the tea. So right now this is just a preview. If you guys want to know more about the song and everything and anything from the BTS to how it all came together, make sure you guys tune in next week because that episode is gonna be long, it's gonna be lengthy. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to this YouTube channel and don't forget to turn on that notification button so you don't miss an episode. With that being said, as you guys know, a few weeks ago I also shot Detney's music video and I did all of the BTS, the promo marketing stuff too. And so I've been also editing that on the back end, making sure all of that stuff is ready. We had to delay the music video a little bit because we still have to film some other portions and I have to finish editing some other stuff. And I love Detney so much for being so flexible with me and she was super sweet about it. So we're gonna actually push the music video to December and we're actually gonna I'm gonna plan that out later today as well. So I'm going to spend some time just creating what that marketing rollout is gonna look like as well as what content we all have so we know what to push. And I also have my Shop by CC interview with Detney this week as well. If you guys have been following me for a minute, you guys know I've been doing photography and videography for a few years now. In the past year, I finally started getting back into my Shop by CC business, which is Shop by Kalina Creations. The backstory for that is initially it was called Kalina Vang Photography, and then it went to Kalina Creations because I didn't want to limit myself to just photography since I did photography and videography and I did graphic design. After Kalina Creations, I was like, I don't mind it, but I don't know how I feel about having my name in the business. I kind of wanted to be a little bit miscellaneous or a little bit more, I don't know, like versatile so that other people can just call it by its name instead of my name. And so I ended up going with Shop by CC, so Shop by Kalina Creations. And I say that because shooting is majority of what I usually do. I do photography and videography. I'll do some designing here and there. And so Shop by CC just made a lot more sense. The Kalina Creations is still a part of it. So if you guys have been following my journey for a minute, you'll understand that whole history as to what brought me to Shop by CC today. On Shop by CC, I've started to kind of build the traction on that portion of it. I've been posting a little bit more on there and I started a new series where I wanted to blog because I feel like I do so much shooting that there's so much that happens on set that I feel like we don't really get to see everything and hear everything and know everything. And it's so cool being a part of these projects because these are my peers, you guys. These are other Hmong people, Hmong artists, Hmong creatives who are really chasing their dreams. They're so hungry, they're so passionate, and majority of the time we don't have the money to really have people come out here and do PR for us or marketing because we are just individuals who wear multiple hats who are trying to just get our project out there. And I totally understand that. And so I really wanted to utilize my platform to elevate the artists and the creatives that I'm working with in my industry and my community and highlight what they're doing because it's so amazing. So I'm actually interviewing Detney this week and I'm going to be diving deep into questions for this upcoming project as well as just her artistry. And so if you guys are big fans of Detney, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and follow me on Blogger so you guys can stay tuned for all those drops. I'm super excited to share my friends with you all, so make sure you guys stay tuned. This coming week is a little bit crazy. I actually have to film a dance project that I'm doing this weekend with my dancers, so I'm really excited about that. Basically going to be rehearsing this coming Thursday and then we have to film Friday, and I'm excited to test how this 4K is going to look like on my phone. Typically I shoot everything. I thought I was shooting 4K, turns out I was not. I was just shooting 1080 but then exporting in 4K, which is really good too because then it basically just makes sure that my 1080p is like the crispiest that it could be. But now I'm really excited to see what 4K looks like. Like, is it really that much of a difference? Pray that everything works out and that turns out a lot better than I thought. I also got to see Jesse McCartney in concert this past week when Treasure and I were shooting the music video for the Hmong Girl Magic. It was so funny. I was just talking to her about concerts that I've been to and I was telling her that like, yeah, like I actually got to see Jesse McCartney and it was like one of my favorite concerts ever. And she was like, bitch, speaking of Jesse McCartney, did you want to go? And I was like, wait, what? And so her, Lily, and Sunshine were initially supposed to go to Jesse McCartney, but Sunshine has 2 funerals that she has to help prepare for. And so with that, she couldn't go. And so Treasure's like, yeah, like funny you mentioned it. I was actually gonna ask you, so did you want to go? And so I was so grateful. So thank you, Lily and Sunshine, for also allowing me to go to this concert. Treasure and I got to go turn up at Jesse McCartney. We got really cute and we went to go sing. We got to go see our husband in concert. Oh my god, you guys, my heart was so fulfilled. He did all the songs that I wanted him to do.
She could be a supermodel, every magazine and color. She'll never ever mean a thing to me. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, you guys! Oh my god, don't fucking please! Oh my god, please! We run out of words, we run out of time. We run out of reasons, really why we together. We both know it's over, baby, bottom line. Yes, we only talk it all.
Honestly, I love all of his songs, but my favorite album for sure would have to be the Departure album. That was like hands down my favorite album. I know like almost every song on there except for maybe like 2. Maybe. My camera just died, but luckily I have my other battery charging, so I swapped it out for this one. Also, I apologize because I was looking at the footage and I realized that I was not in focus because I was like having the footage, I was having the focus like right here instead of like back here. So I'm so sorry, y'all. I love you. It was really crazy. He did like 2 or 3 songs that were my favorite from the album and I freaked, you guys. I was trying not to have a panic attack, but it was so good. I was so happy, you guys. It was like the fucking best night ever. But I think it just meant so much to me because this is like the album that I was like, damn, it would be so amazing if I would ever get to see him perform this album. And when I saw him at the university in UW Stevens Point, I think it was Stevens Point, in Wisconsin, he didn't do those songs. He didn't do as many songs as he did at this concert. We were fangirling and we got some really cute pictures and we got to spend time with Mama Treasure. So Mama Treasure came out too. Mama Treasure didn't even know who Jesse McCartney was, but Mama Treasure had a great ass time and so we got some really cute pics. We had a really cute girls night out and yeah, I don't know if you guys could tell, but I also have been recovering from sickness. I've just been working on the back end and finally I'm getting better, thank God. Thank God to a lot of NyQuil, a lot of Dayquil, a lot of cough medicine and drinking a lot and eating and drinking a lot of tea and soup. I've just been doing a lot of that, so I'm finally better. This week I have to shoot the dance project this weekend. I also have to go through that pile of clothes from the Mr. Kevin's Vintage Wholesale warehouse that Treasure and I hit up a few weeks ago. I needed to build my closet for Shop by CC because I want to stylize my artist moving forward. I want to get more creative with it and I want to build this and really make this into something that I can build like a company. I can start, you know, having, what do you call it, interns to come and who need the experience and want to help, you know, build this platform and give highlight to our community. And so I'm really excited. I'm starting to really build everything in the back end for Shop by CC. I'm also honing in on my artistry for @ninaco. I am not gonna lie, you guys, I am really upset because we're already like at the end of November and I have not promoted at all for my second track, which is All I Want Is You. So I just want to make sure I drop them properly and then I'm going to re-drop them again in January or February of next year for the full Officially Bad EP. So there's all that. There's a lot of moving parts that I have not been able to like do. I'm also really hungry right now and I feel like I can't process, but that's on me because I didn't have anything to eat and I'm one of those people that if I don't have anything to eat, I will not eat. Last but not least, I just wanted to give a really big shout out to Girlset. If you guys don't know, I'm a really big fan of Girlset, which was previously known as Vicha. Vicha was created by JYP, which is one of the big three from back in the day. They hosted a show called A2K, which is America to Korea, where a ton of girls throughout the US would be able to compete for their spot in this global girl group. And one of the girls was Lexis Vang. Lexis and I go way back. I met her back in Chicago for the first time when we had gone to a Casey Rice dance class. I didn't know if she was Hmong at the time, but when I talked to her, I found out she was a Vang, so I found out we were both Vangs. And then I found out we both lived in the same city because we both lived in Milwaukee. I wanted to work with her, obviously, because she is phenomenal. She's really talented at what she does, and she's just a very mature, talented, young talent. She danced in some of my projects. I got to do some really cool pictures of her. I'm really grateful that I got to work with her before she made this girl group because she's phenomenal. Like, before she even made Vicha, y'all, she was putting in the work. She was literally dropping like K-pop videos like every week or every month, and they were really nice HD videos, okay? Really, really, really good. It's just amazing to me to be able to see my girl get all the flowers that she deserves with all the hard work she's been putting in for her whole life. And it's amazing to see girls like me on the screen, you guys. Like, we have a Hmong girl in a K-pop group. How crazy is that? With the whole Vicha thing. So basically, Lexis auditioned for this group. She made it into Vicha. I don't know, alleged, right? All things out there because we don't know the full story. But from my perspective, what I came to understand, I'm not gonna lie, I do think the two girls that left the group were not really like mentally prepared for this lifestyle, because being a K-pop artist, it's a lot, okay? There's a lot of sacrifices you have to make. There isn't really a lot of downtime, in my personal opinion. I think you're working majority of the time, right? Like, the only time that you'll get to have together is the time that you get to have together, like at night and in the mornings, I would assume, because they're training, they're rehearsing, they're taking classes, they're also going to school, okay? Don't forget they're in school, okay? Because that had happened, it had put Vicha on such a hold and a pause for like about a year or two. Cat's Eye, which is the other girl group that was happening at the time, they just took it by storm and they just ran with it. And with that, I think we had a lot of desire and hunger and thirst for Vicha to come back, because we were like, we know that you guys can do this. We know that you guys are capable. We know that you guys are just as good. Just please come back. And so finally this year, they dropped some music. They're back as Girlset. They dropped their first song, which was Commas, but they completely slapped us in the face with Little Miss, because that shit, you could tell they had monies, okay? They was sprinkling that dust on the music video.
Why you looking at me like you offended? All the sugar and spice that I'm blessed with got me busy at the top, so what's up? I'm polite when you're good, but I'm rude when you're not.
And so I really, really loved the music video. They ate. I will say I am also really, really sad because they keep doing pop-ups, which that's not what I'm sad about. I'm sad that they keep doing last minute pop-ups. So I'm really sad because they did this coffee pop-up for Little Miss, and I worked that day. So I'm like, bro, I swear to God, Lexus, like, I swear I'm trying to come and support you, okay? But every time y'all do something, it's so last minute and I can't be there. So worst case scenario, not saying that I want to wait that long, but when they go on tour, I'm gonna save all my money and I'm gonna go. And if there's a meet and greet, I'm gonna try to pay for that so I can go see my girls, okay? And my girl Lexus. But if not, if they do have another pop-up, I'm gonna do my best to show up. I love you, girl. Like, I'm so proud of you. You make us Hmong people so proud. Little Miss, I'm gonna do whatever I like, because I'm a bad bitch. And you know, that's what I do right. Alexis, Hmong vibe rapping all night, you know, something like that. But yeah, so I'm gonna, I love this song so much, and wouldn't that be amazing if I could be on a track with Girlset? But yeah, so I have a lot to do this week. I'm so excited. Make sure you guys stay tuned because this next vlog is gonna be a big one, okay? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any episodes. You don't want to miss these next ones that are coming up because these are the big ones, okay? I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Mwah. We are polite.